Put this one. Hello, everyone. Oh, I gotta hit go live over here.
Sorry, we didn't say hi to anyone.
No, well, we did, but it was more like LinkedIn,
And
it's
yeah.
Facebook, those guys. So, well, this looks good.
It
It came out really good. Like I'm proud after all that we went through to get it like this.
The struggle.
The struggle
Yes,
is
I understand.
real.
Behind the scenes,
We make a lot of moves. Legit. Yeah. I couldn't sit next to you without any makeup on.
I know you disappeared for a moment. And I was like, okay.
Okay. She's doing something. I don't know where she went.
And then she came back.
Yeah. I can see the comments back there, but I don't see anybody on yet. Oh yeah, do it. All right. Oh, I can also see that you can't see if we have any comments over here. You're welcome for my boobage. We're in the weed room. I feel like something's missing.
Yours is over here.
Thanks,
display. They were both like displayed.
I have to go fresh my bowl. I'll be right back.
Yeah. See all the things we were doing, and we forgot. The most important thing is the weed. It's not far off though, so don't worry. I can't see the comments either. Who's there? See if this works. All right. What's happening? What's happening?
You're good, right?
Yeah, actually, I took like one hit out of this bowl. Cheetos.
I also have these. I feel that these might be needed.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, we gotta read
Yeah.
a new one.
A new one, yeah, exactly.
Let's see who shows up, pops in.
Yep.
And we will.
Oh, DJ Junie.
DJ Junie?
Mm-hmm. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do you have a lighter or is this your lighter?
No, you can. There's one here.
Okay.
I have one on your side.
You're the best. Okay. It took us a little while to get to get our order set here. But I feel like now it looks really good. What do you think, Junie? What's your opinion? This is going to be the backdrop for tomorrow. Thoughts?
This is it.
This is it. I think it's nice. It's super colorful. And it gives me remember Church Chat on SNL? You're just way too young.
Yeah, no.
No.
I don't know.
Okay.
Church
Chat. It was like this show that used to be on. Yeah, he says looks nice.
You said it. I love it.
Looks nice. Nice. Church Chat was this show with Dana Carvey, and they used to sit in front of this stained glass window, and it'd be like, "Welcome to Church Chat," and
oh my goodness.
and Dana Carvey would be like, "What are we here to talk about? Satan." So that was pretty much the
that
vibe.
sounds somewhat familiar, but
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch this.
Right.
So I was older. And then I was probably, I don't know if that was around then.
I like what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Cute. She's making Instagram. I feel like making Instagram should be a verb. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm making Instagram. Like, I'm making Instagram. Like, I'm creating an Instagram something or other. Don't you think?
I put the comments here. That's not working. Because I can't see them.
I can see them from over there, but you can't.
Yeah, I know.
They're behind this light right here.
Yep.
For you. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Ready to smoke it out?
Barbie pink.
Yes. L'chaim. Still cold. Not
ice
like,
is gone.
yeah, the ice is gone. It's not like freezing, but
I know,
still
what if we have any
refreshing.
new ice? We'll have to
Definitely.
pour a little bit of this out.
Oh yeah.
Probably a little hot. Pun intended. Unintentional cheers.
So fun. DJ Junie said L'chaim. He wrote it really cute. He wrote it really cute. Looked like leprechaun.
I suppose it right. Yeah.
Hello, Dan. I mean, what is celebrating anything on High Curious without Dan? Dan! We haven't seen you yet. It's been you haven't been here since Crystal's been here. So welcome. Was that yours or mine? Yours? Oh, mine went.
No.
It's all good.
Or
Share.
I just grabbed the.
Oh my God, this looks good.
I'm thirsty.
Perfect, right where I wanted it to be.
Yes.
So, L'chaim. So 1 day to go, not even. How much time is left between now and
Less than 13 hours.
less than 13 hours, ladies and germs.
Yes.
Should we go on Instagram too? Just gonna feel like I can. Oh no, I'm doing the music.
I got you.
All right.
Wait, I need to go to Instagram.
All right. So what are you guys curious about for tomorrow? It's High Curious.
Yeah.
16-hour live stream tomorrow. Well, it's not 16, it's 15.
It's a really long live
It's
stream.
a really long ass
Okay.
live stream, and Crystal and I have to work very hard. So I don't think that we should count how many hours it is.
We're
I think
gonna
we
be
should just
live
do
all
it
day.
all
Here.
day. Let's
Smoking, seshing,
Mhm.
learning, eating,
yogaing, crafting.
yogaing, talking, dancing, singing, all the things.
Yep. And this is the backdrop that you'll be seeing for us, except for when we go outside, which is pretty great. Like right now, we could take this outside if we wanted to smoke a bowl outside.
Good.
Right? Rosalina says hello and good night. Hi, baby. Good night. It's like 7:42. It's bedtime, right? It's bed at 8.
Mm-hmm. Good night. You better behave. Go to sleep. Listen to Daddy.
Aw, she will. She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Mrs. Green. Look, when it's a special occasion, you never really know when we're gonna go live. It's not like tomorrow, though. Basically, come here and we'll be live. I mean, if we're not live tomorrow when you come on, it means we're like having a 5-minute break, like in between the lives. Okay? It's like, she wanted to go to sleep early. Oh,
Really?
oh, maybe she had a busy day with
She's
Daddy.
tired. I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh, we need another stand. Do you have another stand? There's
Yeah.
one right there.
Yep, right there.
I'll work smarter, not harder, people. Excuse me.
It's so fun hanging out with Crystal. We are like, it's almost like we just are normally like together anyway, except we're not. It's like, but we're both working, doing our own thing. That's kind of how we've been since you've been here. We make content. We talk about making content. We plan things.
We talk in content sounds.
We do.
And music.
We do. We talk in content. We talk in Instagram. It's pretty fun. Good.
It's pretty fun.
Fun. It's a combination of great and fun. Probably have to turn the music down or we'll get kicked off the gram.
Well, then that's why they should come to the High Curious app.
That's true. That's true.
Get kicked off the gram.
I know. Okay, well, this is fun. Okay, so everyone's here. I know Mrs. Green is happy to see us together. I'm happy that we are together. It's been super nice.
It's doing these weird things.
It's like we get the most bang for our buck hanging out together.
Yeah.
Meaning like we get so much accomplished.
All the things, and then we're like, wait, did we do that thing? And we help each other remind each other about the other things.
It's great. This annual retreat that we have for 4 days is really working.
This is it. Yeah. Oh my god.
You smoked the rest of your bowl?
I did.
You want to go pack a freshie?
Yeah, I was like,
I have some over there on the there's just some ground on the tray. Yeah, so just ash it out. If you see a water in there, could you bring me one? Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go through the whole schedule for tomorrow. I have it all broken out right here on this handy dandy whiteboard. Okay, and orange means they're going by themselves. Blue means we're involved. Okay, so we're gonna go through the whole schedule in just a couple minutes when Crystal comes back. And it's really going to be great. I mean, it's going to be quite a day. I can't even believe how much we're doing. I feel like, so there's this like secret that's kind of going on between me and Crystal, which is that we really want to go to the Lizzie Jeff show tomorrow night. But like, okay, we're doing a 16-hour live stream tomorrow, 15, some long amount of hours. And then we have to get up at like the crack of dawn in order to be able to, accomplish it. And then the Lizzie Jeff show doesn't even start until like the doors don't open until like, I don't think 11. So what time do you think she goes on if the doors don't open till 11? 1. So it's like, a sexy nighttime party, but it's like Lizzie Jeff, it's 4:20. Like, I just feel like me and Crystal kind of need to go, The upside down one. The upside down what? Oh, I can't turn up the music because we're like on live. Well, it's not. Nobody's on with us over there. We'll just get kicked off. Baby, how you feeling? Girl, need to kick off the shoes. Gotta take a deep breath, time to focus on you. All the big fights, long nights that you've been through. I got a bottle of tequila, I've been saving for you. Boss up and change your life. You can have it all, no sacrifice. I know we did you wrong, we can make it right. So go and let it all hang out tonight. Okay. How's everybody feeling? What's up? Oh, the whiteboard was upside down? No, it just isn't upside down. It's that you guys can't see it because it's backwards. Was it upside down? If it was, sorry. Thanks, Crystal.
You guys just gotta learn how to flip your heads and do a head snap. No. I'm just kidding. Hi, who's here with us? I missed a lot.
Mrs. Green, as you know.
Hey, Mrs. Green. Oh, video paused.
It's mad because of our music.
You don't
It's fine. Nobody was on anyway.
Bye.
Okay. So it's Selly, Flatland, Dan. Oh, this isn't the music for right now. We're not. This isn't our vibe. What do you feel like is our vibe? Some upbeat stuff.
Dance and such. Get excited about tomorrow.
Yeah.
All the things.
So what should I feel like really good place to start would be right here.
You know what? The schedule was supposed to post.
Careful about your foot because my
Oh yeah. Your bong's right there.
my bong and
I'll see it.
start right here.
Oh yeah. I know with the sun.
You know what this song is. Nice.
Oh my gosh, so fun.
I don't deserve you. That's May. All right, should we have edibles too?
Oh yes, we have our edibles.
All right, let me just tee up another song for
Yesterday we had some delicious dialed-in gummies.
and we're about to have that too.
Had like some new flavors. One of them that we tried was unicorn poop.
I think we should have that right now.
Unicorn poop?
Do you want to think you can grab it? I feel like it's the black one. I'm gonna figure out what our next music is. I heard you listening to this before.
You hear me?
Anybody have a karaoke song that they want to practice for tomorrow night? Hey, someone's on the somewhere, Facebook or Instagram. I mean, or LinkedIn or hello person. If you're interested in joining, hello. The more intimate chat, you can join us over on Hi Curious. We are previewing what we're going to be doing tomorrow, 4:20, here on the Hi Curious app all day. We have a 16-ish hour live stream. And it starts at 6 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Eastern. We're starting with Miyabi Shields, Miyabi PhD, for those of you who follow her on Instagram. We are so excited to start the day off with science.
Wake and bake.
We're blinding you
Get some
with
education.
science tomorrow morning.
Bright and early.
Bright and early, blinding you with
Get
science.
those brains going.
Exactly. You know, we're going to wake and bake with Miyabi, and we're going to talk about science. Do you have any specific questions that you want to? I mean, I kind of have a couple thoughts in my head. Do you have anything that you're like, oh, I really want to know this?
I don't, honestly. Like, I just want to hear what she's going to talk about or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so I'm interviewing Miyabi.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. And what I'm going to ask them is, first of all, why they decided to get into cannabis science.
That's a great one.
And then the next one I'm going to ask is, what's the most exciting thing they're learning about right now? Like the thing that's like so breakthrough.
You know what? I'd like to know what her family thinks about her.
Oh, that's a great question.
Like whether it's like her parents.
All right, let's get the wipe. Let's
like
get
family, friends. Like, are they
anyone else? Anyone?
Hey, you guys can bring your questions too, bright and early. If we don't get to write them down tonight, join us tomorrow morning. I'm gonna snack on a Cheeto.
Okay. So, question one is, okay, so I don't think we're only gonna have time for like 3 questions,
No.
maybe 4 questions. So we got, what do your family think? What does your family think? Okay. And then it's, what's the most exciting thing you're working on right now? Like, what's the breakthrough? Like the big news, you know? And then, maybe it's like, where's the passion come from? Like, because I think that,
Yeah.
will give us a good answer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those are 3 good questions. If we get other questions, Flatland Gorilla said a good, thorough, nice recap of terpene profiles and advances in formulation methods would be nice. All right, deal. It's a deal that I will ask you. I will ask a question of that from someone tomorrow. Maybe it will be Miyabi, and maybe it will, if we don't get to it, it will be Cody. So, because Cody, so the question is terpene profiles and advances in formulation.
Jeez.
Terpene profiles and advances in formulation methods. So say more about what specifically you want to know about terpene profiles so that I can, because I don't feel like that's a specific enough question yet. Can we get a little tighter on that, Dan?
Mrs. Greer said I may have to set my alarm.
Yes.
Then just watch.
Right? This is like, come on, this is our holiday. We get up early. It's like our Christmas. Like Miyabi is Santa Claus. You have to get up early if you want to get the best science, okay? That's how it's going to be. All right. So after Miyabi, we have Atia. So Atia is, she lives in Ontario, and she is also a cannabis scientist and also a great person. I think it's going to be an awesome continuation. A science hour right at the top. Wake and bake your brain. Yes. Wake it up. Get those synapses firing. Eat edibles. Let's get smart. Okay, first thing in the morning. So Atia is going to be talking about cannabis science, cannabis medicine, advances going on in Canada. And I'm excited because Atia, so I'm interviewing Miyabi. Atia is going to be on her own. So you guys can feel free to ask as many questions as you want. And I'll make sure that the questions get over to the people who are over going live, because sometimes they might not be able to see.
Right, yeah.
So we have to make sure that we're on top of that.
Yeah, she won't be able to see the questions.
Right, so I have to pop it into the
comments.
The comments over here, the chat, which will work. It'll totally work out. I'll just be strapped in front of the computer. It'll be fine. But at least we moved it in
it's
here.
It's right here.
Like we moved
right next to all the things we need.
We moved the computer into the living room, like the weed room, actually, apropos.
The weed room.
Yeah, and so that's like the rest of my whole house is like really open. So it's basically open to the whole house. So it's like the entire house is the stage.
It is.
Right?
Every place.
Yeah. We're going to be outside for a little while in the afternoon. Karaoke, karaoke is happening in here. There's no way we can't, because we need the computer, and this is the karaoke space. So
I mean, we need to see the words so we can sing the karaoke.
And we need to manage this backstage
and the people
situation.
Who want to join, if you want to come sing along
this
with
is like
us.
a whole party. Like, we can't just be outside like singing and dancing. I mean, as much as that would be fun. We're in charge. Yeah, it's a production.
Crew. We are the production crew. We are everything.
We
are hats. Production crew.
Oh my God, we should get a bunch of hats from my the closet. Yeah, so at least every time we come live, we have a different hat. All right. So wait, Dan said, well, as a severely chronically depressed individual, I'm continuing to get geared up for what I will strive for once use is legal. So I think that's really a super interesting question, because I actually saw, I'm going to put this over here for Miyabi. So a great question for Miyabi, I think really related to what Dan just said, is in Miyabi's Instagram, it says, I would not be alive if it wasn't for cannabis.
Yeah.
So I would like them to talk more about that.
That'll probably lead into how they got into
exactly. Yes. So, yeah. So I want to know more about that because sometimes when people say that, it means that if it weren't for cannabis, I would have committed suicide. It's could be if it weren't for cannabis, I would have died from XYZ disease.
If you're ill.
If it weren't for cannabis, whatever, a million things. So I would like to know just what it is because I think it's related to what Dan is talking about. And also I understand that Dan really wants to understand the terpenes, but here's what every single person is going to tell you. It's kind of a bummer, but this is it. It is going to be trial and error. You're going to have to look for the best, highest quality products in the place where you live. And hi, hon.
Hello.
You're gonna have to look for the best quality products where you live and try and try and try and try and try.
Mm-hmm. Find out
And
what's best for you.
even because when it's legal where you live, there's only going to be limited products available anyway. So you're gonna have to start there. So there's I'm not saying this isn't a great question, but don't worry too much about terpenes and all that because you're not going to have that much access to that stuff in the beginning.
Right. Yeah.
So, all right. Okay, so you said Miyabi, Atia, and then we're going to be right here with our HQ Wake and Bake Sesh sponsored by the Zenco.
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to make a stop for us, hon?
Was.
Great. So Barry,
Where's Jimmy?
around.
Jimmy.
I lost him today.
Oh my God, stop.
I haven't seen him in a while.
No, did he go downstairs?
He's not here.
No, he's right there.
Oh.
Hey.
He was resting upstairs.
Hello.
Hello.
So Mrs. Green said that is true. Trial and error is a bummer, but it is the way. It is. And it's gonna be the way for a long time. And
Yeah.
you would think it would be great if you could be like, well, I like myrcene. And you're like, so now I'm going to find all the products with myrcene. Just then you can create some sort of algorithm like Amazon and you'd be
Right.
able to find
Everything with
all
that.
the myrcene products. But let me just tell you this. Sometimes myrcene is going to make you feel one way based on the body chemistry that you've got going on at that time. And another time, something really high in myrcene could do you the other direction and you'd be like, oh my God, I hate myrcene. So it's there's just so many elements to the plant and to it that you just have to find stuff that works for you. Ooh, those look beautiful. Thank you, hon.
This is for me.
That's for you.
Yeah, that's true. It's a combination of the terpenes that you find. You have to find what combo really works well together. And it's really, definitely trial and error because some combos will work and some combos won't work for one thing and they will for another. So
Yeah, the other night, I was going through one of these. We were going through the dialed ins. Did you eat one, by the way?
we didn't.
No.
Unicorn.
Okay, so we were going through the dialed ins, and we were looking at the back because they have the QR code on the back, and you scan it, and it tells you what to expect.
We'll scan you in there.
And it said limonene, that it had limonene, and Barry's first reaction was, "Oh no, we can't. I don't want limonene. That's an up." And I was like, "Nah, not necessarily. It really depends what it's paired with.
Mm-hmm.
If it has limonene plus something else, it might not have that same effect.
Maybe with linalool, which would be kind
Right.
of more relaxing.
Yeah,
And so that linalool will kind of help calm you and give you a little bit more
true.
relaxing
Yes,
feeling
agreed.
with combination.
Yeah,
And then, all the combos. It's hard to figure them all out.
it is.
It's a lot.
Mrs. Green says the main terps in everything are myrcene and caryophyllene. Yeah, they're in everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so rare that you see a cannabis strain that doesn't have one of those two as the very first strain, as the very first terp.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't have one of those two as the very first terp, I usually like to buy that because it means it's
What is that?
that's cooler, right?
All right. Would you like I forgot what they're, hula berry or pineapple express?
I like Pineapple Express because I
Yesterday
yesterday
opposite.
I had the hula
I'm
berry.
doing the same. They're a little extra squishy.
Oh, because they were outside.
Yeah.
Well, they taste fresh. L'chaim.
Oh, squishy. Unicorn poop. Extra squishy.
You're extra squishy.
All right. Taking a little behind the scenes there, babe. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It means a lot to us. It means a lot to us. You don't even understand. Look how many cameras we have set up.
We're like,
It's like all the crystals and Laurens. All right. So speaking of all the crystals and Laurens, we're going to be having our Wake and Bake Sesh sponsored by the Zenko. We're going to be having those amazing ambrosia cartridges that Barry just brought us home from some dispensary. And after that, we're going to have King Cat. And King Cat is going to be going solo. I have really no expectations. I don't know. Do you know anything about King Cat? What do you think we're going to be? What do you think?
I think we're going to meet her and how she incorporates cannabis into her life because she's also a mother.
Okay.
And so she's going to learn, we're going to probably hear more about cannabis and parenting with her and how she's normalizing it. I hope. Yeah.
I'm very excited about that. Yeah. That it's like the combination of everybody that we have was so interesting. It's like, it's not like, oh, we've got science, then we have a mom, then we have that, okay, so it's coming up next after King Cat is Mama Jane's cleaner. Yes. So you guys know that we have become a little bit obsessed with this cleaner. Mama Jane's cleaner. Thank you, Vanna. Mama Jane's cleaner is like we fell in love with it.
Favorite cleaner.
And we're like, now I'm also like rooting for her so much. She tagged us in our stories today, made me feel really happy.
Yeah.
And she's going to be doing a cleaning demo from her home in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So join us at 8 a.m. Mountain Time for that. She'll also be going solo after we introduce her, which is great. So orange means solo, blue means we're involved, okay? Cannabliss Joe.
Yes.
What are you excited about Cannabliss Joe?
I'm excited to hear how she uses cannabis she has an intention as well. So she uses it intentionally to help her throughout daily life. She's also a mother as well, and she has a consulting agency in which she helps those who are looking to learn more about cannabis and how to utilize it for your better wellness, for overall wellness.
Oh my gosh, perfect.
So
that's amazing.
She's there to help anyone who's looking to incorporate it, and you need consulting and you need some help with it. And you're not sure what to do and how you can use what you have available to you and get better and feel better.
Well, that's great. And I know she's also East Coast based.
Yeah, she's in Florida.
She's in Florida. So
and I think she's actually not too far from where I am. And I'm like, what? Cannabis Lou?
yeah, so I'm excited to meet her tomorrow and hopefully work with her as a premium content creator. I'm curious. Okay, so next up after that is Selly. So we're so excited about Selly. She is going to be making a infused chocolate, and Crystal, I believe, just posted or is about to post all of the ingredients so that you can play along.
That's you.
That's you. It is a little bit like you have to go to Walmart, I guess. That would be all, unless you already have a candy mold.
Chocolate melts.
So, if you already have that, then you're good with chocolate melts. And then you need to follow the recipe that I believe Crystal already posted.
The ingredients are up. The recipe has not been posted, but I will get that up soon.
Okay, the Crystal will be posted.
The me.
So yeah, Michael's, yep, any of those. So yes, yes, perfect. And of course, the replay will be available to you. So if you just want to sesh along with Selly and just watch her make chocolate and eat edibles, which is probably what we're going to be doing, if we're being honest. And then we're going to watch it back. I'm going to have such amazing content from Selly's awesome Number 1, tour of the test kitchen.
Yes.
So excited about that.
Congratulations.
So amazing. Congratulations. And number 2, learning how to make infused chocolate with Selly. And then we can always go back to it anytime and have it live. Like, this is such a gift. Thank you so much, Selly. So, okay. What else we got? After Selly, actually, Selly, we don't really have anyone right after you. So don't worry. You don't have to rush if you're going over. No problem. Me and Crystal are going to come back at between 9:30 and 10, and we're going to have our Good Day Bites with Pantry. And that is going to be our HQ sesh sponsored by Pantry.
These are
Those are them. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have these little guys tomorrow morning as a part of our morning sesh. What's up? Hello. That's a new person.
New person. Hello, Green Dog 693.
What's up? Welcome. We're so happy you're here. We're talking about our amazing schedule for tomorrow. I know it looks kind of backwards to you, but like, deal with it. I mean, unless we want to, if you want to make it so that's not mirrored, but then I like get very weird and I have to go.
Is it because you're not on the same side that you're looking at your reflection?
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
It's really weird.
It's funny how you feel that way, and every time I see your stuff backwards, I'm like, oh, it's backwards.
I know.
I'm like, I can't read it.
I know, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I wish I could write backwards, or like, actually, maybe right now I should just suck it up. We could change it.
What are you doing here?
I think so. If you go to the settings.
Hi, here's a close-up of my face. You know you'll like it.
There. See where it says mirror
Mirror.
camera at the bottom? Oh my God. You guys, you're welcome that Miss Crystal is here. See, I already fucked up because I can't figure out how to move it. I fell out.
So
Okay.
you gotta move on the opposite. So we gotta move towards each other.
All right. Okay.
I know it does kind of like, but once you get used to it, you kind of figure it out.
All right. You're in charge of comments because I'll be too distracted.
All right.
All right. So,
Ha! Now you can read it, Mrs. Green, right?
see, now you guys can see. Are you happy?
If you're happy,
If
light
you're
up the
happy
comments
and
with
you
some
know
emojis.
it, clap your hands. Okay, I'm already dizzy.
Give us some emojis.
Okay. All right. So
So we just
we
did
just did.
HQ pantry at 10.
Yep. And then at 10 o'clock, we're going to have Mostly Water Mama. So this is Nicole. I was explaining this to Crystal earlier today. Hi.
Hi.
And-
Put it down.
Yeah, that's a good
You
idea.
don't have to hold it the whole time.
Shit,
Oh
I might have just really hurt her. Hon, can you make sure Stella's okay? I just kind of dropped something on her head that might have hurt.
no. Yeah,
Shake it off, girl.
shake it off.
Uh,
Yes, the emoji hands are happy. It's
What?
freaking claps that were.
Oh my God. Okay, it's flipped. You're welcome. Okay, so we're talking about Mostly Water Mama, Nicole. All right.
Water. Let's talk about water.
We're going to talk about water. Let's hydrate.
Important.
This is actually what the entire topic is about.
Right.
Hydration.
Hydration.
Okay. Because did you know that there's lots of different kinds of good water? And that you can use different pH water for different uses around the house. So apparently, for example, cleaning dishes uses a different type of pH than you would want to drink. Or you should actually, like, have you ever heard of beauty water? Okay, beauty water is like a pH that is better for washing your face.
Okay.
Or things like that than
Okay.
like drinking, so that you would use, so Nicole, Mostly Water Mama, is going to be talking to us about pH scale and how different waters at different pHs are better for different things within the house.
Wow.
And then about this product that she represents called Kangen, and how you can use a Kangen water filtration system in order to achieve all these different pHs in your home, and why that's beneficial. And it's something that I definitely want. But I'm like, okay, well, it's expensive. It's like $1,500, which isn't nothing. I mean, it's not like super expensive,
It's gonna filtrate your
but it's going to
water,
filtrate
right?
your
And
water, and you'll never need like another bottled
you
water.
said it. I guess we'll learn how that actually
Yeah.
works.
So bring your questions.
Yeah. I'm already curious. Like how does it work? I mean, it's got to be a lot of money, but the intent is to live healthier with the consumption of the water to do better.
Exactly. So it's like almost like if you're gonna spend, think about how much money you spend on weed, and you'd be like, oh, I don't want to smoke bad weed, but I'm gonna drink water that like might have contaminants in it. All of it is related.
I probably drank plenty of contaminated water my whole life, but there's no saying that I can't start to drink healthier water.
Correct. Or most of the time, be like,
Or try to
like
be
also
that.
like think about it like how we take like all like you saw me like watering my plants and like taking care of everybody. It's like I should take better care of what's going on inside.
I guess if you think about it too, like with like growing any plant or like with cannabis, you need the water to be a specific pH in order for it
Right.
to be the best plant it's going to be. And they actually specifically test the pH to make sure it's in the right levels before you water it.
Right.
So it makes sense, but we
Yeah.
don't ever actually think about it. We just go on and drink and water and do the things with all the water without really considering.
I mean, I wonder if there's a special
You know-
pH for bomb water.
There might be. I've seen people use sparkling water.
All right. Okay. So
I would like a shower that doesn't wreck my skin. It gets so dry. Do you have hard water? That's something to think about.
I'm going to refill my water really quick.
Yeah.
Excuse me. While we're talking about it.
Yeah, like depending on the water you have, if it's hard, that could be why it affects your skin because of the type of water that's coming in through your pipes. Don't ask me to explain any more and how you find out, but I guess knowing the pH level is probably going to help there too. Because yeah, your water can affect definitely how your skin feels, how your hair feels. What? You gotta really consider the water that we're using. And yeah, I think sometimes we're like, oh, my skin feels funny. Do you really think about it? Is it the water? Probably is. Hard water here. All right. Yeah. Yes. So we'll learn all about the water and pH scales because that's really important. It takes a lot of intentional use though to get to remember that and to check the pH. Once you get into a habit of it, you'll be set, right? Here she
Thanks, Kat.
comes.
Here I come.
Some newly fresh water.
Really fresh.
We were just talking about hard water and how that probably has to do with the pH scale.
Yeah, it probably does.
But,
Yeah. Seems like it would. Seems like it would.
Yeah, so like actually, I was just saying like how sometimes you're like, oh, my face is so dry or my hair feels dry, but it's probably what you're putting on it. If you're
And
not
the
using
climate
product,
that you're in.
right? And if you're not necessarily using product on your face, you're not thinking, why is my face so dry? It's probably the
Yeah.
water and the things you're doing daily you don't think about.
So the environment
Environment.
that you put yourself on. What is looking forward to learning about.
We test our water, but it's testing for microcontaminants. Right. I don't think people.
We missed something that
Is there a comment
Sally
I can't
said.
see?
Yeah.
Silly.
Sally said, looking forward to hearing about pH effects making edibles. Ooh,
Right.
that's
The
such a
pH
great
water
question.
she used for cooking, but I guess depending if you're boiling, does that affect the pH level? I don't know. It's
Oh.
science.
You're blinding me with it. All right. So
Yes. Looking forward to hearing. Yes. We tested water, but it's testing for microcontaminants.
all right, guys.
Moving on.
Moving on.
So
So gonna move this out
Cody.
just a little bit. All right, next we've got Cody. So Cody is continuing the science theme. I mean, we really have a lot of science in the
Yeah.
morning.
yeah.
It's a good thing. This is before you get like really fried out, and then you're not gonna be like
You're
able
like,
to pay
I'm
attention
good
to
without
science.
science.
Yeah,
This
no
is
more
true.
science. So Cody is a perfect person to talk about the terpene profiles
Yes.
with. Cody is a pharmacist, a pediatric pharmacologist, I believe. He has a PhD, and he is.
Why are you hiding? What is that?
Yeah, I'm so weird. I
She
can't.
wants to like
I
hold it.
can't look at the camera like at this. I can't. It's so bizarre. Okay, so I get used to it. Like I'll get over it. It's like Kathy Leonota right here.
Kathy Lee who?
Oh my God,
Wait a
Hoda.
minute. Coda.
Hoda, remember
Hoda?
Hoda? Remember when they used to be like
I don't.
it's Jay Show? Anyway,
I know that's what
yeah, so a great science question. You guys can bring all your science questions to the live stream tomorrow, and we will make sure to address them with all of our scientists, because we're not the ones to answer those questions. Okay, next up, we have Ashley. Okay, great, another science. I mean, technically, more science. She's a grower. So Ashley Schrute, follow her at Center for Ants with a Z on the end. She is a grower, and she's only relatively new to growing, but she's gotten very good very quickly.
Yeah, she's got some.
And she teaches a lot of people how to grow, and she hopefully is going to become a grow teacher on High Curious. We've tried this one before, but we know we really want this here on High Curious. It's so valuable.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for hopefully it will be her. So Ashley Schrute from Schrute Family Farms on at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And then, oh my gosh, so fun. I'm going to let Crystal talk about this one since she's more connected to it.
Next, we have Miss Hailey Angie. And if you don't know who Hailey Angie is, you should go follow her on Instagram. Same name, Hailey Angie. She does comedy. She does crafts, a lot of do-it-yourself things. She makes a lot of content. She's breaking stigmas. She's educating. She is going to be getting crafty with us tomorrow, making something fun. I put up the list. So where is she? She's at 11:30. So we're going to be getting crafty with her. So I put up the supply list. So I know one of the items was 8th jars. I'm sure you guys have some 8th jars lying around. Go grab some of that, some glue, some little baby succulents. There was some other things on there. You got to go check out the post, get the ingredients, because she makes the cutest little crafts that
I know.
you can do at home.
We have an entire, I wish we could give you guys some of our jars. We have so many.
You can go to
Go get some go to the dispensary right now,
Scrap.
buy an 8th, and smoke it tomorrow, and then come and craft with Hailey. I mean, that's the perfect way to do it, right?
Yeah, and I'm sure you've got crafting supplies.
Yeah.
If you don't, Dollar Tree is a great place. Walmart.
No problem.
There's so many places to get
Shopping
crafty.
in the morning.
Sugar. I love her.
I mean,
She's
not that
so
you really
great.
want to miss anything, so hurry up and go tonight.
Yeah, you need weed for tomorrow. If you don't have weed now for tomorrow, what are you doing?
What is life? Okay, what's next?
Next, we have Jordan. Lunch.
Exactly.
Wait till Christmas is done.
Okay, Jordan.
Lunchtime.
12
o'clock.
So get hungry and cook along with Jordan.
He's cooking solo. I put up his ingredients. He's making not one, not two, but 3 different little entrees or little meals for us.
Yeah.
To cook
So
along with.
very excited.
Yeah.
All of it sounds amazing. Like the dessert. Can you remind me what the dessert's in?
Okay, chocolate truffle. Yum. Kind of like a little appetizer, a little meal, and then dessert.
Yeah, it's like a 3-course meal. So good. And Jordan is a classically trained chef and also very focused on wellness. And so I'm really excited for his twist on the cannabis edible, because I have and Barry and I feel kind of similarly about this, that, food doesn't necessarily need to be infused. There's plenty of other ways to get cannabinoids.
Yeah.
And sometimes, especially when you go, but I think for everyday cooking, I do understand why people, especially people who need to get a very high dose of cannabinoids in all the time, would use cannabis as a part of their cooking. But for people who medicate on slow, and low, like we do, I feel like the little edibles and things like that we use are kind of an easier way of dosing. But I also know that there's an entirely separate cannabis cuisine, cannabis, culinary world that exists, that Jordan kind of dips his toe back, into that, and then out back into the wellness world. And so I'm excited to have him on. Yes, Jordan. And then after that, we have, it's going to be so great. We're going to have the Canamom show. So Joyce Gerber, she's based in Massachusetts. She's going to be doing a special edition of the show. I'm not sure if she's having a guest or if she is just going to be winging it by herself talking about the show. But if you don't already follow the Canamom show, you should on Instagram, as well as this great podcast, which I'm hoping that I'll get to be on soon, and you too. Both of us. Okay, so after that, we're gonna have an HQ sesh. Pretty sure we'll be outside for this one. And 2, we'll have Alyssa. Really excited. Alyssa went live with us on Instagram today. She's first of all, she really gets like curious, so it makes us like so happy. But mostly, she's just like the most supportive, amazing person, and I really appreciate her. And I'm excited about whatever the next, phase of our relationship with her brings to us and stuff, because she just seems so great. And she's going to be talking about how to build your cannabis business, and how to make better content and work with brands. So I'm excited. It's the perfect type of content that we need. And then after that, we're going to be sliding into the afternoon with Chiba Chica. Chiba Chica is going to be teaching us how to bedazzle or decorate a 710, a 510 vape cartridge battery.
Yeah, she actually makes and customizes vape cart wraps.
Oh.
Yeah, so she'll probably make some and show us how she does it and walk us through what she does.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that's going to be so great. Okay, what's up after that? Oh, after that we got Kristen Yoder.
Oh, yeah.
Kristen's going to be doing the kickoff and special edition of the Cannabis Detector podcast. She's going to be talking about everything that she has going on coming up in April. Coming up in May, she is going to be going live doing the Cannabis Detector podcast here on Hi Curious, and she's going to be talking about state-by-state fuckery. So every state has its own fuckery. A lot of it is very similar to each other, but she's going to be uncovering the bullshit and the state-by-state fuckery going on in the cannabis industry across the United States.
Don't want to miss that.
You don't want to miss that one. She's a lot of opinions, in case you didn't know that about Kristen. All right, after that, we're coming back. After that, we're coming back to HQ. This is going to be our afternoon karaoke sesh, brought to you by Chill Steel Pipes. We're going to have a lot of pieces. You guys, we have so many pieces. It is insane. Like, you guys saw this earlier, right? This was seen. Has this been seen?
They saw when we unboxed it.
Okay, what about this?
My baby.
Your baby.
My brand new matte pink with the special edition celestial matte pink neck here. I'm trying to spin it, but it's wobbly. Yeah, so I haven't even put it on.
The chrome rainbow. It's out of control, right? Oh my god. You're looking forward to Kristen. Yay. Yes. Okay. So, that's my man.
Barbie pink. I mean,
like, what about this
bubblegum
one?
pink. That is rare, baby.
Wild.
Oh, wait. We'll get the other one. What about this one? I think I'm gonna.
Hello, girlfriend. Hello.
I just think of like porcelain, fine china. Elements.
It looks so pretty.
Victorian,
it looks so
kind of.
feminine. It looks so beautiful, right? I don't know why I'm still holding this down. It's like, oh, I thought I was going to have to write down more questions, but I didn't. Should we, like, I feel like the Zenko, we should try out the Zenko.
Yeah.
All
Can we
right.
finish talking? Let's see.
Are we done?
Are we done? We did karaoke and then.
Oh, there's more.
There's more, guys.
Oh, wait.
There's more.
There's more.
No, we definitely have to try this again. Karaoke. And after karaoke, what do we got? Hot box.
Oh, hot box.
Talking about hot pot. Hot box. Hot pot.
Talking about
Hot
Pop
girl
Girl Summer.
Hot pot summer.
Talking about hot pot is a totally different summer. I don't want to go to hot pot summer. I'm not going there. That feels like a step back. I definitely want to go to hot girl
Hot
summer.
girl summer. Not
Hot pot summer. No, I'm out.
I mean, hot pot is a meal. Yeah. Okay. So hot pots.
Crazy, you're crazy. I've that blue and white bong. Oh, that's your favorite? You're crazy about it? I don't know, your typo is a little unclear. I'm sure you'll fix it.
So you're gonna that's an interview.
That's an interview.
With,
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then also an interview with Riley. I believe, I can't remember if I'm interviewing her, if she's
So
going
at
well.
5:30, yeah, with Riley
5:30,
Kant.
Riley Kant.
Yep, and she'll be talking. What is it?
About high man
High man, the highest man
in the room.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we're gonna learn who that is.
Apparently it's Riley Kant.
Yeah. And then directly after that, we got.
Sounds like Roy Kent. Roy Kent, but you didn't watch that show yet.
Just
Ted Lasso.
tell me about it. But I still
Um,
Ooh, crazy love.
Crazy
Crazy.
Love.
Love the blue and white bong.
Got it. All right.
Ugh.
Are we done? No.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Pot smoking moms.
Hot Smoking Moms. They're going to be doing, tell them what they're doing.
They're gonna be doing a celebrity like guess. So they're gonna cover a celebrity up with smoke, and you're gonna try to guess who that celebrity is. Like just to kind of slowly fade out the smoke, and you try to guess who it is, and the first person to guess it right, ding ding ding, wins.
Oh, I love it. That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A stoner guessing game.
Yeah, it's perfect for stoners. And then after that, maybe a little bit of a little preview of the way they roll their podcast out. And then Zenko. Then the Zenko.
Then the Zenko.
And then wait, we're not done because we got these two.
Then after Zenko.
After Zenko, we have Ray
Yes.
with a meditation.
Kind of calm yourself down
Calm
from the day.
yourself.
Let's get a guided meditation.
And then last but not ever least, DJ Junie. And DJ Junie, I know we're not allowed to ever make requests, but all I have to say is it is the end of the day. And so we can either go up, 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 which we very well may, or we might go down, down, down. I guess you're in charge.
You're in charge.
All right. So
And that's the day.
that's the day. So let's
Try it out.
enjoy
Did you put it
this.
in?
I did. Like she said. I couldn't help it. It was impossible not to. Do you want to get the other glass so that like we can have cheers?
Yeah.
Do you know where it is?
It's like there with water. Sitting up there.
No.
No, wait.
The other one that looks like this. Did you bring it downstairs? It's in a white box, but not that box.
This, not this box.
Maybe that. Yes. See?
The dual glass?
Yeah. Nice moves.
It's so elegant.
Nobody saw it except me. Christmas present. Oh hey, what's up? People were on the stream.
What's
I
up, people
missed
on the
it.
stream?
Sorry. That's why we talked to the people on High Curious. Tia was on, and someone named Sam 1996. What's up? Oh, still doing something bad. Hey Barry. We're smoking funny things, making love by the lake to our favorite song. So I'm gonna turn it on with 5,000 taps. Hold on. Chiba Chica, we were just talking about you. So many cool toys, y'all. I'm dying over here. Yes, see. All right, so I think we turned this on with push 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it worked.
Okay.
First time. And then you just hold the button down and it fills. And it's pretty dope.
It's pretty fun. A little cloud.
Okay, it feels like it's escaping,
It does.
but
Maybe it's not good.
shit. Did I forget to put something with it? See that thing?
Yep. I'm like, let me just. I looked over there and I was like, what is that?
Wow, that vape tastes so good. Okay, we need to definitely need to reshoot that.
Yeah, well, it's forever filming. So.
Okay. Oops. Put that on. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Redo. Whoop. Cut. Put on lovely this duo glass. So you can hop on.
Okay. This is the song that's been in our
Do I
heads all
hit
day.
it 5 times?
Not that. This.
This.
Now you can just hold it down. Hold it down.
Oh, I don't have to put much pressure on it.
Down.
I guess I'll stuff there.
But now try not to take the magnet part off. That's the part. Yeah. There you go.
It's a little bit difficult.
I know.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that was really cool. What'd you guys think?
Ooh.
Tastes really good, right?
Ooh.
It's a really nice vape.
Well, had him.
All right, so
That's fine.
I guess you just have to put your
It looks so fluffy.
looks like
Like a cloud.
rainbow cloud. So you just have to like tilt it a little.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
I think that looked good. Like that was
I
gonna
want
be
to
good
sip
content.
vape. Sip some vape, sip some water.
Woo! I want to sip vape. Totally. Do you guys like? This is so beautiful, right? Woo!
That was
I'm
cool.
high as fuck from that.
Like,
Woo!
yeah, that's good.
Can you put it down for me? I'm good. Woo! So, needless to say, tomorrow is going to be a great day. We have such a full day.
Yes. So much to do, so much going
Oh my
on,
God.
so many things to participate in, so much science, and it's all cannabis.
There's a power hit. It's aesthetically beautiful too. It's a power hit for sure. And it gets you high as fuck for like a short time. But you know, vape pen high. You know, vape pen high.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you hit it a bunch of times, and then finally you're like, whoa!
Yeah, but I feel like instead
This
that was
one,
just like
it's
it was
more
like a
like-
straight one shotter for that.
Right, instead of a bunch of individual hits, it's
like
like kind of
one-
all in there, so you feel it sooner.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I feel like with a vape pen, I'm constantly hitting it until I feel, okay, I'll
Yeah.
do it.
So I think that's actually a selling point for it because I think that smoking little hits throughout the day, this is just a personal opinion. I'd love to hear what anyone else thinks. You too. Like hitting a vape pen throughout the day just gives you this like buzz that sits like that you're never like you're always a little bit high. Versus I prefer to get kind of like high and like kind of ride the high a little down or like keep the high up and then go down. But I feel like with a vape pen, it's like this constant, even like hits, which I'm not saying isn't also a good strategy, but like I find it harder to me to get like elevated.
Because you're you're trying to stay at a constant, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's saying hi to each other. Yeah, that was rough. That was tough. But it's beautiful. The aesthetics of the Zenko.
A tropical coconut drink.
Yeah, I would love it to taste like something. Like, oh my God, remember when we went to the dispensary yesterday and they had those little candies that you would put on the rim?
Yes, the salted rim.
Yeah, so they had infused salted rim. Did you take a picture of that or no? I think I did. I think I did.
Did you?
Yeah, let me see.
That was at Seed and Smith.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, everyone's texting me good luck tomorrow, which is really nice, like my family and friends.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that lovely? It's like our holiday. They know it's like our holiday. It's like
That's
it's like
cool.
blessings to all who celebrate.
That's awesome. That's great.
That makes me feel so good.
I would say I don't think I personally have anyone texted me good luck tomorrow. Not many people text you good luck tomorrow, right? 420. That's amazing.
It. That's pretty good, right?
You know?
My best friend Haley and my sister Amy already texted me that. Isn't that nice?
That's amazing. I know my best friend probably would.
What was I doing?
Oh,
I was finding a picture from. I remembered
the infused salted rim.
That shit made me feel dumb. That hit.
No, it definitely
just,
was a quicker
straight to the brain.
Straight to it because you feel like, woo, okay, I'm good.
Like, ooh. I don't feel like it's in recents. I feel like it's in. I think it's from yesterday. It's like yesterday. I don't remember.
Yes, it was yesterday. Today's Tuesday. I don't think you took a picture.
I thought I did. I didn't. I didn't take my phone out in there.
I know I was making some content, but I don't even know if I caught that part. I filmed around the shop. I don't know if I got the front displays.
I thought I did. Maybe it was just me looking at it and that made me think I was taking a picture of it with my eyes.
You did. Took a picture in your memory.
I did. Okay, so anyway, what it is when you go to a fancy restaurant and now they paint the edge of the glass with something sparkly or, some sort of flavored whatever. This was THC infused sprinkles and candy. Do you hear what we're talking about?
I thought I heard my name. Did you meet me?
But do you want to know what we're talking about?
We're talking about in the glass?
Yeah, and we saw these edibles yesterday that you could dip your cocktail into. It was a THC rim for a rimmed glass, and I was thinking it would be really cool on where's the Zenko thing? Yeah, on here because you have to
you sip on it,
and it's basically what it does. Which is so beautiful.
I know what that device is now.
It's like that billow, remember?
Yeah, that you pass around. It's almost like
yes.
drinking. That's so interesting. Okay.
Do you want
sip in your vape? You want to try?
Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Right now? Come over.
Hold on, Lisa. Have a seat.
Oh,
This
really?
is Which one's mine and which one's yours? Not that it matters, but
That one was mine.
okay. So you use the one that's on there because Crystal. This is Crystal, so use that one.
Okay.
Here, Crystal. This is yours. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it. I also want to show the people. Uncle B, everyone. All right, so what you do to turn it on is, let me ask you, what do you think you do to turn it on?
I think there's a button right there.
Okay, what do you do?
I think you press it and hold it.
If it's a weed device, what do you think? How do you turn it on?
Oh, click it 5 times.
Nice. Okay, instead of clicking it 5 times, you tap it 5 times.
Okay.
So, it's already on because it's been on. Okay, so now you can just put your finger on this and just hold the button down.
Oh. Oh my God. Okay.
You can fill it up till it goes over. Anyway, go down. You don't have to because you're gonna get so high.
I can tell. I'm high just looking at it.
So you don't have to finish the whole thing. So then you can, right? So then you just sip out of that. Goodbye. What do you think?
Okay. with some fruity notes. I think I better put this down before it falls from my hand.
What? It's a pretty cool device. I mean,
super cool.
super cool.
Super cool. How does it do that? I
There's
mean,
a
how does it
big
make it?
size
How does
in
it
there.
make it like
So milky?
into like a little smoke that just kind of like sits there,
I have no idea. You're
like
gonna
a
have to do some research.
I wonder if you could turn it upside down.
oh my god, I'm gonna spill.
Yes, so many options to partake of Mary Jane.
Oh.
So many.
Thanks,
I
Dean.
took a mind
That was
photo.
great.
Hey, Cannabis Queen.
Gonna be out of commission for a while.
Glad you enjoyed your
Thanks, Barry. That was fun. Now we have such good Zenko content now. It's like ridiculous. We're good. So this is a fun device for
So
sure.
cool.
For sure. Super fun. I enjoy it with the vape pen in it
Yeah.
more than with the concentrate. Mostly just because you do like one or two, like 1.5 hits, pulls, and it's done, which is like legit for
Yeah.
for vapor.
And you
now that I
have this
think
on
about
like the medium voltage, so it has 3 different volts.
it. Right,
voltage
green,
setting.
blue, and red.
Yeah, so you have it in the middle.
Blue, I think, right now.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks blue.
That's the lowest. Oh,
Oh.
okay. I think.
Cool.
As good as far as the middle. But anyways, yeah, depending on the voltage also will determine the amount that you're gonna get in your hit too. Like
Right. Yes, exactly. We went big. It felt big to me. I guess that's not that big. Like for someone else, that would
I
be.
don't know, but I
not
mean
that
I feel
big.
good.
I feel great.
Yeah.
Where I feel like comments are happening.
Comments. Hey, you took a mid photo. You have so many options.
Oh,
to
mine
partake
photo.
of.
Yes. No.
Mine photo. Got you. Mid
Speaking
photo.
of concentrate, let me dab yo right now. Yes. You're welcome for the inspiration. We're happy that we could partake with you. Oh, this looks nice right here. Let's put this right here, Crystal, for now. We can,
Got a little vibe of its own.
right? Definitely has its own vibe. Were you alive when this song came out?
I think so. Was I alive?
What year were you born? Oh yeah, okay.
I'm like, yeah.
You're fine. You're only 10 years younger than me. Like that I can vibe with. After I'm gonna vibe with anybody, but like after like 12 years, I'm like, or especially if you're younger than my siblings, because Kate, my sister Kate, and my brother Nick are like 14 and 16 years younger than me, and I feel like I know all of their stuff, so I don't feel old in that age group. But if it's younger than that, so if you were born like in the 1990s, it's going to be really challenging for me to like feel like to get on a like to have the same memories as you, because
Right.
like the 90s is like when I was like, that was my like you, if you don't know that, basically I think it's this, if you don't know the 90s, I'm old.
Because if you're born in the 90s, you really don't know the 90s until a few years into it, because you're not old
Or
enough.
more.
Or more, really. So not until like 2000s.
Right, you're like more appreciating the 90s because your parents were raising you in the 90s.
Right, but
which,
you didn't really understand what you were in. You know?
Correct.
Like, I was born in the 80s. I have no idea what the 80s are
right,
like.
so I was born in the 70s and same. Right? So like, but the 80s were like my time, and like the
Yeah.
90s, the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Did you know that anything with a 0 in front of it, like in the 2000s, that you can call that the aughts?
The what?
Aught. A-U-G-H-T.
The aught.
Aught. Aught. And you know, it sounds very proper. And you know how I know this is because Jessamyn's book, she talked a lot about the early aughts. And of course, I thought she was talking about the 80s. But then I realized she wasn't born in the 80s, so it'd be super weird if she was talking about the 80s. And so Barry told me that I was like, I don't know, what are the aughts? And he's like, I was like, you're supposed to say the aughts. And he's like, no, those are the 2000s are the aughts. He's like, you're so old. I was like, okay, fine.
I mean, if anyone knew that, tell me now. Tell us
Okay.
now.
So wait, let's look at comments.
I call it the 2000 series. Mrs. Green, Chiba, my
The
20s.
2000sies.
The 2000 series. Barely you guys. I'm sorry.
Chiba Chica says in her 20s in the 90s. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. She's actually, yeah,
So,
same.
yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I graduated from high school in 1991. So, like, yeah, 20, yes.
So you guys are
Right. Yeah, we're vibing.
Nice. Oh yeah, pretty sure.
The
I'm
90s were
oldest.
lit.
Mrs. Green said, "Pretty sure I'm the oldest in the room."
Well, Mrs. Green, you know what? I appreciate you for that. It makes me feel great. So thank you for being here. Because I don't need to be the oldest in the room. Barry is always Barry's the older. He's going to be 55 this summer.
Wow, really?
So, and I think that Rose is one of our senior members, which is ridiculous because 50 is not old, okay? Because I'm almost 50, so 50 is old. And
I can't. I swear, like when I was 40? It feels forever. But like 20, I was like, oh yeah. When I get 40, it's gonna be old.
yeah,
I'm almost there.
right.
I'm like, I'm not old.
No way. You're like, I'm just hitting my stride. Like I've just got this, starting to get this shit figured out, you know?
Wait, how is one supposed to feel at any certain age? Like, why do we think it was old at that age? Because it's so far away from us.
Because those people are so unrelatable to us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's that too.
Because we can't imagine also being on this earth for that amount of time in that time. And now, you know, you're like, oh my God, that is so old. How have you been here for so long? A what? You must know everything. Tell me. Now you're like, what? Okay, wait. So wait. Chiba Chica is 53. Hearts, palms up. More like a fine wine. Exactly.
Chiba said I'm 53. Yes.
Again, are we missing anyone's comments? Miss Mary, I'm high. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, she had an emoji that we couldn't recognize or something like that. Okay, we're cool. 53 Club. I love it.
Mrs. Green, not Miss Mary.
I absolutely love that this app and community is inviting like a little bit of a more like adult, shall we say?
I'm an adult.
Yeah, an adult vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because we're talking about cannabis as a wellness supplement.
Right.
We're not talking about it as like, dope, like let's get so high. I mean, we love that too, and it's 420, and it's like that's a difference. Like 420 is a whole party, but like, really, we're all about using cannabis to help us feel like our best selves in any situation.
That's just not for them. That's not their vibe, and that's okay.
It's totally okay.
Like there are people who don't celebrate or even utilize cannabis in that way.
What? Which way?
Like as a let's just get high and smoke as much as whatever we can from whatever we can. Like,
Nobody. Like I don't consider myself in that group. Like I'm
like, whoa.
No offense. I mean,
intense.
I came to cannabis as such an adult.
Yeah.
Again, like that I don't have that like memory of being like dope, like let's all get old. Like I wasn't young and a stoner.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I don't have like, it's not nostalgic for me.
And I only did it a little bit when I was younger, and then I didn't get into it till I was older, so it wasn't like that.
Right.
Party
drug only vibe. Exactly.
Yeah.
And like that's not. It's funny because like we're creating this place, iCurious, as a place where like we want to hang out, where nobody stigmatizes cannabis, where cannabis isn't censored, where people just get to like hang out and talk about cannabis as a part of their regular life, and there's not anybody there that's like, oh my God, like she's the worst mom, or like, oh my God, she's, how much weed is she smoking, or like checking in, or whatever.
What are your children
doing while you're smoking weed, you horrible parent? Like, oh yeah, because like when I smoke weed, I totally check out. It's like, no, when I smoke weed, I check in. I was actually just talking to Joey Gindi about this from Ajoya, and he actually uses cannabis specifically to connect with his kids.
Yeah.
And he uses it to like, he'll have a certain type of cannabis in order to like, okay, now I'm gonna go play with my kids.
Right. You gotta play like a kid.
So he gave her, he got this like, he got a little high and he went into the other room and he brought her a pack of stickers.
Oh,
And he goes, okay, decorate my head with these.
Oh my God.
Because Joey has like a bald head.
Cute.
So she decorated his whole head with stickers. And then they did a bunch of other stuff. And like, that was just the kickoff to it. Isn't that so cute?
That
and
is so
sweet?
cute. That's amazing. That's a great way to connect.
Exactly. And so and that's what Ajoya is all about, like cannabis to connect. That's why I love them. All right. What does Chiba Chica say?
You said me too.
Jeff P! What's up? We are having the sickest day tomorrow, so I hope you're going to stop by a lot because we have so much cool stuff going on. Like, we have like a year's worth of content in one day. It's
Oh my
like
God.
mind-boggling, to be honest.
So Chiba said, me too. It was too expensive for me to indulge often as a teen. Adulthood is when I really began. She helped me raise my kids. I get it.
Yes. So
I didn't even know how to get it, like as a teen. Like, what?
Me either. I was not cool. Me either. And other people would get it, and if I like saw it, I actually had it twice in high school. Both times, I guess I know now. I know I did get high, but I didn't know what it was supposed to feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't know. I don't think I got high. But like
Right.
now in hindsight, I'm like, oh, when I was watching that movie Flatliners, I was like scared that I was gonna have to like go in the movie and die. Yes, that was the weed.
Gotcha. Yeah. But see, now we know.
Now we know.
Learning and
Learning and
finding
growing.
it out and growing.
The
and
only
looking,
way
yeah.
to know is to grow with it.
Yeah.
You know, like to like
Intentionally
try it and be like interestingly, I have had really no idea how that vapor was going to hit me, right? And like technically as a new cannabis user, I would not just like go on camera and like use like a whole thing of, you know, vape and be like, I don't know how this is going to hit me. I would always have tested it before.
Right.
Now I don't really like worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
But it's still like, you know, how something is going to affect you. You have really no
Yeah.
idea. But now I'm in a different place, I think, where I can like say, like, oh, you know, I'm really high right now. Like, it'll be okay in like 10 minutes.
Right.
But like back when I was a new cannabis user, I would start to go like crazy in my brain with that. I don't know. Can you relate to that?
I don't know. Yeah. You kind of have like, I guess it's pretty much anxiety, I guess. Right? Because
It is
I'd
anxiety.
be like, oh my God, what if someone knows? And oh, do they know?
Am I acting weird?
Do I smell?
Right.
Oh my God, they saw us. They know. Like, yeah.
So I don't actually worry as much about people thinking that I'm high or doing something bad because again, I started using weed when I was like a full grown ass adult. So I never have that. I don't have that like stigma or fear of like, and I've always used it in a place where it's legal. So I've never been worried, and I've always been very open about my cannabis use. Yeah. So I don't worry that much about that, but I worry that I'm going to do something. And this is like, by the way, this is like not surprising because this is one of probably my biggest core fears is that I'm going to do something out of control in the presence of other people and need assistance from other people because I'm such a mess.
And you're high.
And I'm high, and like everyone knows now, I guess. So ultimately, I guess it goes
But
down
I mean,
to the
that's
same
only
thing.
because of the stigma that people have from it.
No.
And too, I think, right?
Nope,
Like,
it's not that because I don't want anyone. It's not about cannabis, or it's that I don't want anyone to ever think that I'm out of control.
Okay.
So that's like it starts there. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want and that comes down to like having let's just say like one of my biggest fears and having nothing to do with alcohol, drugs or anything. One of my biggest fears is like being in public and like having a medical emergency.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
nothing to do with like cannabis actually makes me feel better about that fear.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? I'll be like, oh, whatever. Like, chances are that's probably not going to happen. And if it does,
Right.
like, everything's going to be okay.
Sure.
And there's people around, and like, happens to the best of us, and happens to a lot of people, you know. And you're going to be okay if it happens to you, you know. Like, you'll also get through it, like other people get through it.
Right.
But yeah, those are like my fears. So those are the reasons why I wouldn't. I usually don't. I try not to be in a position where I could, like, I guess, look stupid in front of other people, like, you know, in a way that I wasn't, like, it's one thing to look stupid when you meant what you said. Then you're like, oh, fuck,
Right.
that's really embarrassing. But it's another thing to look stupid when you just look stupid. And you're just not your best. You know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah.
Probably like now.
Miss Mary Jane Jackson. What's up, Erica?
What's up, Erica?
Mrs. Green said, I'm a lightweight. 30 minutes with y'all, I would be either talking way too much or asleep.
What's
Yeah. You don't want to feel exposed in a judgy way.
No, I don't want to feel exposed in a judgy way.
Just said my friend passed out in a restaurant in Mumbai, woke up with the waiter fanning him and praying. No weed in weed. What? No need. No weed.
No weed. In weed.
Okay, I have completely
Jeff P, my friend.
so
Oh, no weed involved.
no weed involved. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Got you.
You can't. I've been completely. And myself many times. You eventually get over
Embarrass myself.
it. Embarrassed
many times,
myself, right?
but I eventually get over it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's like, you know, when your biggest fear comes true, you get over it,
Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
right? So, like, I'm trying to get over the fact that that's my biggest fear, but probably sometime that will happen to me. And it happens in small ways in different times. And the more and more I expose myself to that, the better I guess I feel about it. Because whatever, it's either going to happen or it's not going to happen, but I can't control it.
Just don't,
Comes
just
down
don't
to
focus
control.
on it. Just try not to.
Embarrassed Amy self, exactly. At least you won't have to walk tomorrow, so you're good. Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, we have to walk from like this room that we're in right
So,
now
like, over there.
to over there, but we have to plan out our food. We haven't really figured that out yet. We have to figure out when we're eating. and
When are we consuming food to sustain our energy?
what food will that be?
Well, we have sandwich. Oh wait, I'm gonna probably eat that later.
And Barry already ate one of my house.
Oh, we'll see.
Shocker.
Oh.
I was like, I walked in there before to like get water, and he's like munching on my like corned beef sandwich, pastrami sandwich, or whatever. He's like, I'm like, oh, that was my dinner. But I was happy that he was eating mine and not yours.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're gonna order food. We probably should. We should order like ahead. Get like pizza, put on the table.
Yeah. Like something that we can just like grab and munch on.
Because we're gonna need that. We're not gonna have like time for a.
Pizza.
Yeah, we're gonna order food. Good idea, Mrs. Green. We ordered food already today. Today we had an amazing sub
Subs.
situation.
Oh, so good.
So good.
We mixed up our subs for a moment. Like,
Yep. Sorry, I ate half of her
delicious.
subs.
We were just enjoying them and then realized something was different.
Crystal's like, I don't think I got meat in mine at all, but there's definitely meat in this.
Not that I don't eat meat.
No.
But I had particularly ordered a vegetarian one. And I was like, this doesn't look vegetarian at all.
And I'm like, I think I ate your other half. Oops.
Well,
Sorry.
she enjoyed it. That's all that
Sorry.
matters. Glad she enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh, and I have water.
I know. I think we should wrap it up, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's 7.
Yes.
We've been on for like a
Stop
bit.
this because
We've been on for like 90 minutes, which is a very long live.
it is.
And
We talked about
talked about
going on
everything.
tomorrow.
I feel like
A
our
lot.
work here is done.
Yes, you guys.
We're like ready. We're tomorrow. I think The only thing I want to do is add the captions, all the captions up for tomorrow so that I can
Yeah.
just lay them in there. But other than that, I feel ready. As ready as I'm gonna be. You know, in reality, I feel like we have to get up really early and just get ready. Because I don't really think it's gonna, we can think we're gonna be in our pajamas for the wake and make, and if you wanna be, you can. But like, I don't think, like just today, we have not 1 minute to like do my makeup, for you to do my makeup.
You're right.
And like, we weren't even live the whole day.
So
like-
just like not sleep and then no, I'm just kidding.
No, I think like, we're
It starts
kind of,
at 6.
it's 7 now.
Mm.
I feel, besides the captions, I kind of feel done. What do you feel? It starts at 6 a.m. our time, so 7 a.m. your time.
Our commercials, you just gotta upload those to the folder.
Oh, I gotta upload the commercials to the folder. I'll do that right after this, and the captions.
I gotta just upload Sally's recipe.
Okay. And then we're done. So if we we went to bed last night at 10.
Yeah, I was so exhausted.
So we gotta try to go to bed like at 10 again.
Okay.
Okay, because going to bed earlier than 10 is probably not gonna happen. Like, let's just be honest, it's already 7.
Yeah.
So,
We'll try to go to sleep obviously as early as possible.
right, and
As
we'll
soon
get
as we're
up.
done and we're like, okay.
So I think we should get up at 5.
Okay.
And you do your makeup.
Yeah.
And get yourself ready, and I'll get myself all the way ready except for makeup. Like I'll do wig and everything like that. And you'll do like
When is our longest break?
between but 7:30. But the thing is that there's really no break. I mean, you can have a break,
Yeah.
but I really can't because I feel like I have to be like making sure that like the commercial's running, the people are like wrapping up, like, you know, and I'm
Yeah.
afraid I'm gonna miss. It's not gonna be that much time. Like it's gonna go by like that.
Right.
So I feel like one of us is manning this spot most of the day. And I'm assuming that that's mostly my job. And your job is
Aw.
like,
Well,
no, your job is like to maybe give me like, I thought you would introduce the pot smoking moms, for example.
sure.
Like, cause I've just done like a whole hour and like you
Yeah,
take
no,
it
I
over.
feel like, yeah.
But no, I know you can, but I also feel like what you're so good at is like capturing the behind the scenes and making the content and like keeping things going, like, you know, with that. And I can be like in the moment and doing the thing, and you can be capturing the like behind the scenes, you know.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, like, this could be just a short us saying, hey, we're going to take pantries and just reading about what the ingredients are and having it and say, hey, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay tuned for the next live stream at this time and just cut our live. And that gives us, I don't know, 20 minutes at least, you know?
True.
You know, just a quick 10-minute.
I just feel like I don't really want to cut it too much because I don't want to lose people.
That's true.
And then they're like, okay, and then they go do something else on their phone and they forget to come back. So
Right.
I kind of feel like I want to like
going.
not have more than like 5 or 10 minute lag in between
Gotcha.
if we don't, you know.
No, I get it. Like, it's continuous.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. We got this.
Yeah, but you don't have to feel like you have to sit here, like you have to be right next to me at all times. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At all.
Okay.
And I can also, I'll be like, can you do this? Like, I will ask you.
Yeah,
You could do
of course.
that. But yeah, because there'll be times I'll be able to get up, like in between and whatever. It's not like I'm gonna be like, like a slave.
Like, you need to get up and stretch, go to the bathroom, obviously. Like,
I know, we gotta figure it all out.
yeah.
You gotta pee at some point.
Right?
Exactly.
Come on
exactly. Yeah, but it's gonna be great. It's like, oh my God, for all the oldies on here, it's like a Jerry Lewis telethon. Do you know what that is?
I'm like, what? Okay.
The Jerry Lewis telethon was this thing that happened like on Labor Day weekend. Remember Jerry Lee Lewis? Okay. He had a telethon. He was, it was for muscular dystrophy,
Oh,
I believe. And he would have, it was for kids that had a disease that, were, I think he's maybe a child, or maybe he had the disease. And so he would do this telethon where stars would stop by and they would perform, and they would ask for donations, and they would have phones.
Okay.
And you would call in, and the stars would man the phones. So you might call in, and you might get like the star answering the phone. So you would call in to like make a donation, because you might be able to talk to the star. But then like the stars would perform, and they would like do a few calls, and they would like leave, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Yes.
that would be the Jerry Lewis Telethon. But this is the virtual version of he raised a lot of money for kids. Exactly.
Is that where Kanye had his infamous speech? Where?
I don't think so. I thought Kanye's maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know which infamous speech though. I was literally like, to me, I'm like, let's Google
like which
Kanye's
one?
infamous speech.
Which one?
The George Bush.
Enlighten us some more.
Yeah. So this guy, Jerry Lee Lewis, he would have this telethon every single year for years. And it would be this like call-in thing, and they would raise millions of dollars. So it's kind of like, it was like an old school, like, do you know what We Are the World is? Like people would, then like We Are the World.
Song,
it was like the song, right? And they all got together and they raised money for charity all together. Right. So that was like the evolution of that kind of thing. And now this is the evolution of that, which is like, we've got people coming from all around the country and the world to participate in our 15-ish, 16-ish hour long High Curious live stream-a-thon for 420. And there are no proceeds, so there's no benefits. Because it's free. You know what? And it's free for everyone to join, and I hope that everyone will get a lot out of it. And you'll be able to think about, we'll think about how we all want to be a part of this community and grow together. And I'm hoping that this is the beginning of something beautiful with this community. So yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It was just a news story with Kanye, like CNN. She guess it doesn't care about Barbie. He was next to Austin Powers, who was frozen, like Mary James. I know Jerry Lewis and my grandma. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
She said it was funny.
It was like, yes, a stream-a-thon. Exactly.
It's going to be an honor to see you all tomorrow. Yes.
Oh, yes. We're so excited. It's going to be really fun.
Yes, a stream-a-thon.
It's a stream-a-thon.
Come join us.
Yes.
Stream-a-thon.
All right, guys. Well, this has been fun, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'm really excited. Like, I'm very, very excited.
I didn't even stop that. I thought it did, but yeah.
I'm very excited. That's all. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bright and oily. Bright and oily. Bye. All right. Gotta stop it over here. Oh, I don't know. I gotta stop it all places. Stop. Okay. Yes. Close. Okay. This has to end. Bye.